Ukraine outlines Russia's new tactics in Pokrovsk, while destroying supply depots in Donbass. According to the Ukrainian Armed Forces, Russian units operating on the Pokrovsk front are increasingly shifting toward new tactical approaches designed to push deeper into the embattled city. On September 22nd, the Ukrainian news agency Ukrinform cited a report from Ukraine's 7th Rapid Response Corps, which assessed that Russian troops positioned along the Pokrovsk axis are employing infiltration tactics aimed at breaching Kyiv's defensive lines. Instead of relying solely on large-scale assaults, Russian forces are advancing in multiple small groups, seeking to pierce Ukrainian forward positions while simultaneously cutting off critical supply routes used by Kyiv's defenders. The report emphasizes that infiltration operations have now become a central element of Russia's battlefield strategy in the area. These small unit maneuvers allow Russian troops to probe for weak spots and gradually push through Ukrainian defenses. At the same time, the Russian military continues to rely heavily on round-the-clock reconnaissance and drone activity. Every day, we record around 600 UAV attacks carried out by the enemy against Ukrainian military positions, the Ukrainian Corps stated. Updated maps from Deep State, a platform that tracks developments on the battlefield, show that the so-called grey zone, the contested area where clashes occur between Russian units and Ukrainian defenders, has now extended to the southwestern outskirts of Pokrovsk. This suggests that Russian infiltration tactics are steadily expanding the pressure on the city's defensive perimeter. While Russia has been intensifying its offensive push around Pokrovsk, Ukraine has responded by targeting the supply network sustaining Moscow's war effort in Donbass. On September 22nd, the General Staff of the Armed Forces of Ukraine announced that Ukrainian frontline units had destroyed several Russian supply depots containing ammunition and drones across the Donetsk and Luhansk regions. The statement specified that on September 18th, Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, working alongside regular army units, struck a Russian ammunition depot belonging to one of Moscow's regiments in Luhansk province. In addition to that operation, Ukraine's Dnipro Tactical Group reportedly carried out a raid against a logistics hub dedicated to Russia's drone forces, destroying a significant stockpile of military equipment stored there. The Ukrainian military stressed that such strikes are essential for reducing the intensity of Russian offensive operations by cutting into their ability to resupply troops and sustain high volumes of UAV attacks. Destroying drone hubs in particular is viewed as critical, given Moscow's growing reliance on unmanned aerial systems for reconnaissance, precision strikes, and harassment of Ukrainian positions. As of now, the Russian Defense Ministry has not issued any official response or comment regarding Ukraine's claims about the destruction of its depots and drone facilities. In the past, Moscow has typically downplayed or denied similar reports, though independent battlefield imagery has often corroborated Ukrainian strikes against Russian logistical infrastructure. The ongoing struggle for Pokrovsk, combined with Ukraine's efforts to strike at Russian supply lines, underscores how both sides are adapting their strategies in an increasingly attritional conflict. Russia appears to be relying more on infiltration and drone saturation to wear down defenses, while Ukraine focuses on disrupting the logistical backbone that enables such operations. Whether Ukraine's counterstrikes will significantly slow Russia's momentum in Pokrovsk remains uncertain, but Kyiv's military leadership continues to frame such actions as vital to balancing the battlefield and buying time for defenders in one of the most contested sectors of the Donbass front.